Hi guys, hope that you're all doing well. As you can see by my presence before you, I'm back from university in Southampton. I'm actually finished now, so yeah, big change in routine, no exams or essays due. So yeah, I've got a place, those who follow the Facebook stuff may have already seen, I've got a place at the University of Cambridge, St Edmund's College, which is a mature college there to read history and philosophy of science and medicine, so I'm just waiting for my final exam results. I got a high first in my dissertation, which I was really pleased about. I did my dissertation on glioblastoma and the ethics of cancer research funding, particularly in relation, the case study was basically comparing one particular very well-funded cancer and where the money goes there with the very underfunded nature of brain cancer research. So yes, very pleased to get that out of the way and done, and I'm very pleased with the grade. And we're back with Nala as well.
Okay. And in other news, at school on the 23rd of July, Olivia and Stuart, people that I work with, decided that they'd like to do a walk for Charlotte's Bag, and so Olivia approached me and said, would that be okay? And I said, oh, of course, I'm delighted that you want to do that for the charity. So I kind of felt a bit guilty, and I said, actually, maybe I'll do it with you, not quite realising what I'd let myself in for. Anyway, we're going to be walking it's supposed to be 24 miles. I've got this awful feeling it's going to be about 28 miles. We've had a vague look at the map. Going from Eastbourne to school overnight, arriving at school at 8 o'clock in the morning. There is now probably between about 15 and 20 of us doing it. There will be some walking over the downs, fortunately with people who are quite experienced, who have done DLE's Duke of Edinburgh Award, and some other people who are well knowledgeable with the downs. But it will be quite a walk. I'm looking forward to it, but I think it's going to be quite daunting.
Yeah, I think so, but we did the 212 odd miles before, so
yeah.
We didn't do it in the dark though.
No,
new challenges.
Very new challenges, I think. In other news, we're delighted to say that we're going to be going back to Cressida and my old school in July to pick up a cheque for Charlotte's Bag. The children at the school voted their charity of the year to be Charlotte's Bag for the last academic year. I don't know how much they've collected. I'm sure that it's probably a sizable cheque, and I'd very much like to thank Candy for that, for organising all that, and she's actually the head of RE at the school. We have got some very exciting news coming up, but I'm really sorry, but we do have to keep stuff under wraps so much. We were contacted by a company in Portugal, and they're going to be doing a lot of work with us, and they're really going to help us to try and put the charity on the map, which is great news because we're such a tiny little charity, but we seem to be getting quite a kick, I think, now, don't we?
So, yeah.
Things seem to be working. And then in October, for our 2-year anniversary, we'll certainly have a very large announcement, and that we will be working with the team at King's College Hospital, so we're really looking forward to that, and that will be a big launch, I think.
And just in case you're wondering, that's the anniversary of the charity. In case you've never seen these videos, we're not married or anything like that.
No, sorry, I need glasses just to say what else we've got. I'd very much like to thank Holly and Lucy. They have organised Festival Charlotte, and I was delighted this morning. I just happened to go onto my own Facebook, and it had been, actually it was on Charlotte's Legacy Facebook, and Polly Pin, who are one of the bands who are going to be playing there, they did a really nice tribute to Charlotte, and I was really touched with what they had to say and how they found her videos, and they were delighted.
We can put a link to that in the description box, can't we?
Yeah, that would be really nice.
And that's on Facebook or...?
That's on Facebook, yeah. There's Charlotte's Legacy Facebook, Charlotte's Bag, which Cressy runs, and then there's Alex Eads One, which is a Twitter account. We do update those regularly. The Twitter account is linked to the website. In addition, the new website, we'll put the link below, is now live. We're very, very grateful to John in Los Angeles for spending time doing that, all for free, so thank you so much, John. And the website looks great, and it gives all the information about the team and who's on board. And in other news, I'm delighted to say on the book front that it was half term a couple of weeks ago, and my agent set up what they call a chemical meeting with somebody just to see whether I got on with this person, and I'm delighted to say that I got on really, really well with her. And so she is going to certainly help me to structure the book and everything that needs kind of doing to it, because as I said, I haven't even reread it, so it probably doesn't make very much sense. I know the tenses are all over the place.
Well, it's down though, that's the main thing, you've written it.
Yeah, I've written it and it's down, so it's just a question now of sitting down and going through it with a fine-tooth comb, but hopefully that will all work out. And what else have we done this week? Vegetable garden.
Vegetable patch, yes. We're having some work done next door, so we had this vacant plot of land which we've now made into a nice little vegetable
Yeah,
patch.
which we're very pleased with, so we called it Charlotte's Patch.
Yeah, lots of work, lots of topsoil moved, principally by me.
Lots of groundwork, principally by me.
So all's fair. Yeah, so that's nice. Nala, of course, is
One big
pleased.
toilet.
Yeah, one big toilet, fertiliser's free. And we'll put some photos over of that, because it's a nice picture of Nala, and we all know how much she enjoys the camera and the attention, as you can probably tell.
And I think the highlight of my week this week was actually having my wisdom tooth out, which was the most excruciating experience. But when I was actually in the chair, I thought of Charlotte, and I thought this pain lasts about 3 minutes compared to all the pain that Charlotte endured, especially in her final weeks. I think I could put up with anything. It was painful, but in fact I left work at 10, and to a lot of people's surprise I was back in work at 11,
Yeah.
so I did manage to do it.
I think it does that though, doesn't it, to you? I think you guys will probably feel the same just having seen the videos, and obviously not, hopefully you haven't lived with some glioblastoma, and if you have, you know it all too well. It does really put your own pain into perspective, you know, the kind of things that would irritate or cause you harm, a dentist or minor surgery, things like that really pale in comparison to just how painful those headaches that Charlotte had must have been.
And I'd also met some people over half term who, following the Daily Mail article, had got in contact, and I went to meet them, and they also had a very sad story about their son Neil, who was only 34 when he passed a year ago, completely out of the blue. So it was nice to talk to them, and at least we could all identify with what was happening. I think Neil, in the end, his speech was okay, but he was very paralysed and obviously put on so much weight from the steroids as well. They both said he was unrecognisable. So obviously my thoughts are with them as well. Thank you again, subscribers and views. Second video of Charlotte has just reached over 1 million. She would have been absolutely standard by it, as we are. So we will just keep plugging on with the charity and bringing you updates once a month.
Yes, something that I'd just add on the end is, you know, if you guys have suggestions for video content, put it in the comments. They are always read. Yeah. They're always read. Or if you have questions, we did that before. We had a Q&A format on here a year or two ago when we took over the channel from Charlotte. So yeah, let us know, because obviously if you do have questions about any dimension of cancer or just our daily lives or anything like that, you just throw them out there, because we're quite qualified, I think, to answer them, so feel free.
Anyway, well, we'll hopefully catch up with you next month. Thank you so much for watching.
Yes, thank you. Bye-bye.